Welcome to the virtual public meeting for the US 290 SH36 Interchange project. Thank you for joining us. This virtual public meeting, presented by TxDOT, is being provided to share information and to encourage comments from the public regarding the proposed improvements to the existing US 290 SH36 interchange in Brenham. The TxDOT Bryan District is currently developing design concepts to improve the interchange. The US 290 SH36 interchange is one of the busiest roadways in Washington County, and it serves as an important local, regional, and statewide roadway connection. The following virtual public meeting documents have been made available online at www.txdot.gov. Just type US 290/SH36 in the keyword search box. Given the unique circumstance of the COVID-19 outbreak, along with our commitment to protecting public health during this national emergency, TxDOT is conducting this virtual public meeting to avoid in-person contact. At this time, the virtual format will be in lieu of an in-person public meeting. The presentation will cover the same information the Bryan District would have shared at the in-person public meeting. However, the comment process for this virtual public meeting will be different from what we normally conduct at an in-person meeting and will be explained shortly. All project information can be found on the TxDOT project webpage. The public involvement purpose for the proposed project includes providing public involvement opportunities for stakeholders, roadway users, and the public to engage with the project team. 3 concepts were originally presented and shared with the Brenham City Council and Washington County Commissioners Court in March 2019. TxDOT continued to analyze the interchange, resulting in 2 additional concepts for a total of 5 concepts that meet the primary focus of the project. These concepts will be presented in detail later in the presentation. This virtual public meeting presentation will include the following topics of discussion: project need and purpose, US 290 SH36 project overview, US 290 SH36 existing conditions, concepts currently under study, environmental process, anticipated schedule, TxDOT right-of-way process, share your input, and thank you. The proposed study area extends approximately 3 miles along the US 290 SH36 interchange from Berlin Road to FM 389 along US 290 in Washington County. The project addresses the following: ramp congestion backup onto the US 290 main lanes, interchange congestion during local and regional events, frontage road access connections, bicycle and pedestrian accommodations along urban settings, and a need for an efficient interchange. The purpose of the proposed project is to improve safety, reduce congestion, maintain connectivity, improve regional mobility, and provide continuous flow on US 290. The US 290 SH36 interchange project would be located west of the city of Brenham. The study area, shown in green, for the project extends from Berlin Road to FM 389 along US 290 in Washington County. TxDOT recognizes the need to improve local connectivity between FM 389 and SH36 along US 290. As part of this overall corridor, TxDOT will develop the preliminary design of this segment upon selection of a recommended alternative for the US 290 interchange. As such, this segment would be constructed as a separate project in the future. The existing interchange within the project area currently has operational challenges. Currently, there is no direct connection on US 290. As such, continuous traffic must enter the loop ramps and then stop at a signal just west of the interchange. At times, westbound US 290 traffic backs up across the interchange onto the US 290 main lanes. As previously mentioned, starting in 2019, TxDOT developed 3 original concepts which are currently shown on TxDOT's project webpage. 3 concepts were originally presented and shared with the Brenham City Council and Washington County Commissioners Court in March 2019. TxDOT continued to analyze the interchange, resulting in 2 additional concepts for a total of 5 concepts that meet the primary focus of the project. The conceptual alternatives presented in this virtual public meeting include the following. Concept A, Diverging Diamond Interchange. Concept B, Revised, Central Direct Connect. Concept C, Split Northern Connection. Concept D, Northern Connection. Concept E, Southern Connection. Each concept will be discussed in more detail on the following slides. Public comments, environmental studies, and engineering studies will be used by the project team to identify a recommended alternative for final design and construction. All concepts include expanding the US 290/36 connection from 1 to 2 lanes, completing conversion to one-way frontage roads, updating entrance and exit ramps to current standards, accommodating bicyclists and pedestrians within urban settings. Right-of-way acquisition would be necessary for all proposed concepts. The existing connection for the US 290 SH36 loop ramps consist of one 14-foot wide travel lane with 8-foot inside shoulders and 6-foot outside shoulders. The proposed US 290 connection typical section would include 2 12-foot wide travel lanes in each direction, 12-foot inside shoulders, and 12-foot outside shoulders, which could be utilized as evacuation lanes. Along a portion of the proposed US 290 SH36 interchange, the typical section may include up to 3 travel lanes to accommodate transition areas within the proposed concepts. Throughout the project development process, pedestrian and bicycle facilities, such as a 10-foot shared use path, would be evaluated in urban settings. Concept A, the Diverging Diamond Interchange, also known as a DDI, was an original concept that was previously developed and has been available to review on the project website. The purple shading identifies the study area, yellow shading identifies the proposed pavement, and orange shading identifies the proposed bridge improvements. The Diverging Diamond Interchange eliminates the need for left-turning vehicles to cross paths of approaching vehicles by directing traffic to the opposite side of the road across the interchange. It constructs a restricted crossing U-turn intersection, also known as an R-cut intersection, along US 290 at Westwood Lane, which improves safety by removing the straight-through left-turn conflicts at the intersection. Although it includes traffic signals, it handles traffic more efficiently by providing additional green time for traffic moving through the interchange, as well as the R-cut intersection at Westwood Lane, and it maintains a similar footprint as the existing interchange and requires the least amount of right-of-way to construct. Revised Concept B. The Central Direct Connect is a refinement of the original Concept B that was previously developed and has been available to review on the project website. The purple shading identifies the study area, yellow shading identifies the proposed pavement, and orange shading identifies proposed bridges. This concept constructs a new 2-lane roadway alignment in each direction just south of the existing US 290 SH36 intersection. It includes an uninterrupted direct connection providing continuous flow along US 290. It provides a direct connect tie-in west of Westwood Lane. It accommodates local access and requires right-of-way. Concept C, the Split Northern Connection, was an original concept previously developed and has been available to review on the project website. The purple shading identifies the study area, yellow shading identifies the proposed pavement, and orange shading identifies proposed bridges. This concept constructs a new westbound 2-lane roadway alignment north of the existing US 290 SH36 interchange and a new eastbound 2-lane roadway alignment just south of the existing US 290 SH36 interchange. It includes an uninterrupted direct connection providing continuous flow along US 290. It provides an eastbound direct connect tie-in west of Westwood Lane and a westbound direct connect tie-in near Berlin Road. It constructs overpasses at local roads including Westwood Lane. It accommodates local access and requires right-of-way. Concept D, the Northern Connection, is a new concept similar to Concept C, but it reroutes both the westbound and eastbound travel lanes to the north. The purple shading identifies the study area, yellow shading identifies the proposed pavement, and orange shading identifies proposed bridges. This concept constructs a new two-lane roadway alignment in each direction north of the existing US 290 SH36 intersection. It includes an uninterrupted direct connection providing continuous flow along US 290. It provides a direct connect tie-in near Berlin Road and constructs an overpass at Berlin Road with U-turns for improved safety and connectivity. It includes a frontage road connection between Business 290 and Old Mill Creek Road to accommodate local access, and requires right-of-way. Concept E, the Southern Connection, is a new concept. The pink shading identifies the study area, yellow shading identifies the proposed pavement, and orange shading identifies proposed bridges. This concept constructs a new two-lane roadway alignment in each direction south of the existing US 290 SH36 intersection. It includes an uninterrupted direct connection providing continuous flow along US 290. It provides a direct connect tie-in near Berlin Road, which consists of an overpass with U-turns for improved safety and connectivity, as well as an overpass at Old Mill Creek Road with U-turns as needed. It maintains the existing US 290 SH36 intersection to accommodate local traffic. Regional main lane traffic will continue on US 290 through the direct connect, thereby reducing the traffic on the existing US 290 SH36 intersection, improving its operation, and requires right-of-way. A scoring matrix was created to compare the concepts being evaluated. Prior to December 16, 2014, the Federal Highway Administration, otherwise known as FHWA, reviewed and approved documents prepared under the National Environmental Policy Act, known as NEPA. However, on December 16, 2014, the Texas Department of Transportation assumed responsibility from the FHWA for reviewing and approving certain assigned NEPA environmental documents. This Memorandum of Understanding was renewed on December 9, 2019. This review and approval process apply to this proposed project. Environmental constraints were gathered from readily available data sources to evaluate potential constraints along the project corridor. Typical environmental constraints include those shown on the slide. A downloadable version of the environmental constraints map is available for viewing on the project webpage. Detailed environmental studies will be completed for the proposed project and summarized in an environmental assessment. The anticipated project schedule following today's virtual public meeting includes developing the recommended alternative and continuing the environmental studies. Public meeting number 2 and a public hearing are anticipated in 2021 to 2023, followed by environmental clearance. Right-of-way acquisition is anticipated to start in 2024, with utility relocations and construction plans complete by 2025. Construction is estimated to begin in 2026, depending upon approval and available funding. Construction could take 2 to 3 years. This slide illustrates TxDOT's right-of-way process. We are currently in the second step of the process, identified as public meetings and public hearings. Information is available on the TxDOT website outlining property owners' rights, the right-of-way process, and the help provided by the department in relocating tenants and property owners. These can be found on the project webpage or additionally at the web address noted on the slide. If you have any questions during the right-of-way process, please contact the Bryan District Right-of-Way Specialist, Melissa Sevilla, at 979-213-7591. TxDOT is committed to continuing our efforts to gain public feedback about this project. We understand this virtual public meeting format is a bit different, so let's take a few minutes and explain the comment process, which is the most important part of this video. Given our current COVID-19 situation, the Bryan District is asking the public to provide their comments in the following ways. Emailing the Bryan District Project Manager, Steve Higgins, at steve.higgins@txdot.gov. Using the online comment form at www.txdot.gov, type US290/SH36 in the keyword search box, then download, fill out the comment form, and mail it to TxDOT Bryan District, attention US290/SH36 Interchange, 2591 North Earl Rudder Freeway, Bryan, Texas 77803 5190. While comments are always welcome, they must be received on or before Friday, December 4th, 2020, to be included in the official meeting documentation. An online survey is available to provide additional project feedback. Look for the icon like the one here. Thank you for participating in the virtual public meeting.